Hello everyone! Today we will take a look into Daegu's western region, which is the nature-friendly and peaceful part of Daegu. First, let's go to the Dalsong Wetland Ecological Learning Center. The Dalsong Wetland Ecological Learning Center is located in 88 Bura 1st Gil, Hwawon-읍, Dalsonggun, Daegu, and consists of a machine room on the first floor and an exhibition room on the second and third floors. It is a space to educate people with experience-based activities, preserve wetlands, and to spread the significance of Dalsong wetland alongside with stimulating ecotourism. The Dalsong Wetland Ecological Learning Center is located on the walking trail of Dalsong Wetland. The Dalsong Wetland is a flooded stream wetland with a total area of 2 million square meters, formed at the confluence of Nakdong River and Kumo River. And visitors can enjoy beautiful and colorful scenery throughout the 4 seasons as it blends with wildflowers in spring, grasses and reeds in summer, migratory birds, and black cranes in winter. On the left, there is Samunjin, and on the right is Dalsong Wetlands. Today, we will take a walk to Dalsong Wetlands. The fresh air made me want to walk even in the hot summer. Let's take a look inside afterwards. That is a boat tour around the Dalsong wetlands. I hope to try and ride next time. The Ecological Learning Center consists of interesting and diverse educational experience contents related to the species living in Dalsong wetland, a repository of natural ecosystems. Their objective is to become Korea's representative ecological learning center in connection with many experience spaces such as Dalsong Wetland Forest Road and Pre-Study Center. The third floor has 2 parts, which are Ecological Story Room 2 and Nakdong River Story Room. On the second floor is the Ecological Story Room. Let's go and take a look starting from the third floor. You can use this information system to learn about the history of the Dalsong Wetland Ecological Learning Center and brief explanations about this facility. Also, you can check how to find the Dalsong Wetland Ecological Learning Center. The Ecological Story Room 1 is explaining the geological and ecological aspects of the Dalsong wetland. In the first corner of Ecological Story Room 1 is a room to watch a short video that shows the 4 seasons of the Dalsong wetland and its wonders. Now, this corner shows the Dalsong wetland as a habitat for many animals and plants. Moreover, the corner teaches us how animals coexist together and what kind of interaction these creatures create. They also have real living models for us to see and learn for ourselves. The otter is ranked first in the endangered species list. However, this model was made from an otter that naturally passed away only for educational purposes. Most importantly, I learned that the willow tree has a key role in the ecosystem of the Dalsong wetlands. They can make puddles by absorbing water nearby, they can cleanse the earth and water with its roots, and hold on to the ground to prevent landslides in heavy rain. In this corner, there was a photo booth that explained about how people lived alongside the wetlands long ago. This photo booth is about the first piano that came into Korea through the Daesung wetlands. The next booth is about Bobusang, a Korean traditional merchant. My ancestors needed to have strong arms to row a boat like this. I don't think I can row this boat. Due to pollution and ecological disturbance species, the Daesung wetlands also was damaged. However, there are people struggling to keep our environment safe and clean for everyone. These are the heroes of Daesung wetland, our daily neighbors. I hope children come to this place to learn and appreciate the wonderful Daesung wetlands. Now, let's move on to the real wetlands. The vast green beds of reed in the clear summer sky is overwhelming at first sight. The Daesung wetlands are also famous for being a natural habitat for the narrow-mouthed frog, an endangered species. They used to be common in the fields of Korea, but the modernization of cities and fields destroyed many habitats of these species. The day was sunny and made the vast fields look more grand. After I walked through the fields, I thought right away that I have to come back and see the fields in the autumn season. There's a little park alongside the walking trails, which families come in the weekends to have a picnic. Why not come and visit the Daesung wetlands for some healing in nature? There's a snake that dried to death. It's pity to look, but it means that the wildland is full of life. This restaurant, located not far from the wetlands, serves Korean traditional food based on seasoned vegetables that grow on Korean soil. It's a little bit past lunch, but there are still a lot of people that come to eat in this restaurant. There are a lot of Korean traditional dishes to eat. Today, we will try the soybean paste soup, barley rice, charcoal fried pork, and mackerel. This is bibimbap, a Korean traditional food, mixing whatever ingredients you wish. The word bibim in Korean is mix, and bap is rice, which means mixed rice. Bibimbap normally is mixed with seasoned vegetables and chili paste. Come and try bibimbap and other Korean dishes right here in Daegu. Next time, I should come and eat white duck stew, one of the best health foods in the summer. Don't forget to reserve one day before you eat. This is Keimyung University. Keimyung University was founded in 1954 by Reverend Edward Adams, an American missionary of the Northern Presbyterian Church of the United States. The Seongso campus is known for its beautiful buildings, which led to becoming a popular filming spot for Korean drama programs and movies. This is the Keimyung University Haengso Museum. Opened in 1978 on Keimyung University's Seongso campus, it is the site of various archaeological research and conferences. It houses special exhibitions and completes community service work, while spreading acknowledgement of Daegu's history and culture.
첫 번째 장소는 첫 번째 주제는 이제 나쁜 것을 좀 막아주고 복을 불러들이는 동물들을 모아봤습니다. 그래서 가장 대표적인 게 민화로도 있지만 까치와 호랑이 그림과 이건 자세로 표현되는 게 이제 보고요. 그 다음에 여기에는 이제 호랑이가 나쁜 것을 막아준다라고 여겨졌기 때문에 나무를 다루는 그 목수들이 사용했던 먹줄, 먹줄을 늘려서 수평을 잡을 때 쓰는 도구고요. 그 다음에 호랑이 발톱을 이용한 조선시대 여성 장신구입니다. 그래서 호랑이 발톱에 어떤 영험이 있다고 해서 역시 나쁜 걸 막아준다라고 이렇게 생각되어지고 있거든요. 말씀드렸던 까치 호랑이 그림입니다. 여기도 역시 이제 복을 불러들이는 동물인데 특히 용은 가장 대표적인 상상 속의 동물 중에 가장 힘이 센 동물에 속하고요. 그래서 용은 여러 가지 의미가 있는데 불교에서는 나라를 지켜준다라는 의미가 있고 그리고 비를 내리게 하는 물의 신이기도 하고요. 그 다음에 이제 용은 왕을 상징합니다. 그래서 왕과 관련된 모든 것에는 용이 표현됩니다. 그래서 저쪽에 나무판은 왕이 입고 있는 볼용포를 장식하기 위한 그 자석판입니다. 그래서 용이 새겨져 있고 이런 용이 그려져 있는 도자기는 왕실 행사용으로 술을 담거나 꽃을 꽂아서 쓰는 그런 도자기입니다. 여기는 이제 출세와 성공을 상징하는 그런 주제로 엮어봤거든요. 그래서 출세와 성공을 상징하는 동물 중에 가장 대표적인 물고기가 잉어입니다. 그래서 잉어는 중국 옛 이야기에 보면은 등용문 고사에 보면 그 잉어가 거친 물살을 헤치고 계곡을 올라서 용이 된다라는 옛 이야기가 있거든요. 그래서 그 모습을 그림으로 그린 것이 바로 이 그림입니다. 그래서 아직 용으로 바뀌기 전이기 때문에 아랫부분은 잉어고 위는 용으로 바뀌는 모습을 포착해서 그림으로 그린 겁니다. 그 다음에 이제 남성들이 주로 기거했던 강의는 공부와 관련돼서 이제 성공을 바라는 그런 내용들의 그림들이 또 걸리게 되는데 이건 현대 작가가 그린 그림입니다. 그래서 책거리라고도 하고 책가도라고도 하는데 쉽게 말씀드리면 이제 책이 꽂혀져 있는 그런 서가를 그림으로 그린 겁니다. 그래서 그 안에 보면 근데 또 벽에다가 그림을 하나 걸어놨어요. 저게 바로 등용문 보상, 아까 말씀드렸던 잉어가 뛰어올라서 용이 된다. 곧 성공을 상징하는 그림을 그림 속에 또 그려놓은 거예요. 그래서 얼마만큼 성공하고 싶은 그런 그 마음과 소망이 담겨 있음을 또 알 수가 있습니다. 그 다음에 이제 물고기 그림 중에 보면은 물고기는 알을 많이 낳기 때문에 자손의 번창을 의미하기도 하지만 물고기들 중에 보면은 성공을 상징하는 물고기들이 또 있습니다. 아까 설명드렸던 잉어가 있고요. 저 맨 끝 폭에 그려져 있는 물고기는 이제 위에는 그 쏘가리라고 합니다. 쏘가리는 그 한자가 쏘가리 걸자가 궁궐 걸자랑 중국어 발음이 똑같기 때문에 성공, 출세를 상징하고요. 그 밑에 메기가 그려져 있는데 메기는 이제 그 물 바닥에 이제 주로 강가에 사는데 대나무 위로 이렇게 잘 뛰어오른다라는 그런 이야기가 좀 많이 전해지고 있습니다. 그래서 위로 뛰어오르기 때문에 역시 출세를 상징하는 물고기 중에 하나고요. 그 다음에 이제 개가 있거든요. 개는 그 두 마리로 그려지면 시험에 연달아 2번 합격한다라는 의미가 담겨져 있습니다. 그래서 이 여러 폭의 이 물고기 그림 속에는 이런 뭐 이제 자손의 번창의 의미도 있지만 여러 가지 이제 성공을 바라는 마음도 역시 담겨져 있습니다. 가정의 행복을 나타내는 가장 많이 사용되는 주제가 꽃과 새입니다. 그래서 새는 항상 2마리 이상으로 쌍을 이뤄서 표현이 되고요. 특히 이제 오리가 있는데 여기 오리는 이렇게 새끼들하고 또 같이 표현이 돼가지고 행복한 가정과 부부의 사랑을 뜻합니다. 기러기는 이제 그 결혼할 때 옛날에 결혼할 때 선물로 이렇게 주고받는 물건인데 역시 기러기도 짝을 이루면 이렇게 끝까지 함께 한다고 해서 부부의 사랑을 상징합니다. 그래서 저희가 1978년도에 대명 캠퍼스에서 시작을 했고요. 2004년도에 이 성서 캠퍼스로 이전을 했습니다. 그래서 이전과 동시에 이런 이제 시설이 갖춰지면서 그동안에 했던 학술조사, 발굴조사를 통해서 이제 확보했던 유물과 함께 그 전시를 하고 그 다음에 교육활동, 강좌 프로그램이나 문화예술 답사, 체험 프로그램들을 이제 시작을 했고요. 그래서 이제 여기에는 그러한 저희 개명된 행사박물관의 모습들을 영표로 이렇게 담아놨습니다.
This is the Hanokcheon, a small area inside the Kaemyong University built with Korean traditional architecture styles. This area was made to preserve the traditional spirit of learning and is used as a place for special lectures on Chinese characters. Moreover, the Hanakcheon is famous for filming Korean dramas. In addition, the Hanakcheon was built in 2004 for the university's 50th anniversary for the promotion of Korean traditional culture to spread worldwide. This is where the Korean drama program Mr. Sunshine was filmed. People used to come to this place to see the site for themselves before the pandemic. This place is used for invited guests to come and study in the Korean traditional fashion. This corner is used to teach foreign students Korean traditional manners such as how to drink tea and courtesy. Nowadays, we don't have much events due to the pandemic, but we still have a few of them under a safe, controlled environment. This place is used for resting and enjoying physical activities. This was the 7th World Water Forum in this spot with the President of Korea and other leaders of 8 countries. Now we are in Waryong Market. Waryong Market is a traditional market in Nakdong, Daegu, Daegu. It was named Waryong Market because of the mountain named Waryong nearby. In addition to the Southwest Market, it is a fairly large market in the northwest of Daegu, but its recognition is not as high as expected. But it does not mean that there's nothing to look at. Let's go in and check. Today, I came to the market to buy food to eat with my family. Also, you can buy almost everything that you need to live in this market. Normally, the rice cakes sell 1 pack at 2,000 won, but sells 3 packs for 5,000 won at nighttime. This is because the rice cakes are normally sold the day that they are made. This information system helps you find what's where in the market and also other facilities nearby, such as banks, hospitals, and toilets. The first dish that I bought was chicken feet fried with chili paste. There are three types of flavors: spicy, medium, non-spicy. There are lots of restaurants that were on TV in Waryeong Market. Now we will head to a famous chicken feet restaurant. When you order, they fry pre-roasted chicken feet to make the smoky flavor taste better. This is a Korean street food restaurant. The main dishes are kimbap, sundae, tteokbokki, fish cakes, and fried vegetables. Usually in the marketplace, you just pick up and eat the food and pay the amount you ate later. This culture is based on trust and honesty among the Korean people. You just pick up and eat without ordering, and also put the money and take the change yourself. I never heard someone steal from these kind of snack places. This is sundae. Sundae is similar to the sausage. Instead of salty meat, they fill the sundae with noodles. Now, we will head on to one of the most famous fried chicken restaurants in the market. Let's go! I was hoping to eat the famous giant fried chicken, but they were on vacation. Hope to come back next time to eat. This restaurant also was on TV for its famous pork stew, but today we will buy some meat made from pork head instead. This is pork feet boiled and seasoned with soy sauce. Pork feet are one of the most popular food in Korea. This restaurant was also on TV for all 5 siblings running their own pork feet restaurant. The chef's skill seems like a master. Lastly, I went to buy some Korean grilled patties. They were made right at the spot, which taste a lot better. The name of this patty shop is Waryong Bachelor. I think it's because the restaurant is run by 2 young men. This handmade grilled short rib patties are used in various types of dishes. The sweet and salty flavor was just right for me.
Tastes good.
The owner of the restaurant told me that they only sell burgers that were made on that day. This burger is a leftover from tomorrow. Four handmade grilled short rib patties for 10,000 Korean won. Not bad at all. This is Gangjongbo, which is a park on the other side of the Dalsong wetlands. Here, you can rent electronic scooters to ride around and have fun. This is where families and friends come for picnics and for walks around the riverside. The name of that structure is called The Ark. It has some small exhibitions and is very beautiful, especially in the night. The walking trail alongside the river is long and beautiful. Also, there is a grand bridge, so don't miss the Gangjongbo Waterside Park. Today, we traveled around the western part of Daegu, which is the nature-friendly part of the city. Why not take a visit and refresh right here in Daegu?